Nintendo has officially announced the Nintendo Direct for June 2022. Not quite what we all wanted. However, rumors have been trending towards this direction. Nintendo just announced the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase for June 28th at 6 a.m. Precisely 24 hours from when I'm recording this. I actually kind of knew that this was going to be announced, so I set an alarm for 6 a.m. so I could record this video for you guys. It is confirmed to be a Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase, something we have not seen since 2020 during the peak pandemic. That it was clearly something Nintendo did just out of, like, necessity to show some third-party stuff, and we're seeing it again. So a lot of people didn't think it was going to happen, and a lot of people are really down on this. And I want to tell you why you shouldn't be that down on this. This has the potential to honestly be a really good Direct. I could be completely wrong. Maybe we'll watch this and I'll be completely wrong and none of this stuff shows up and you know, it just ends up being a dud again. I don't think that's going to be the case. We know it's going to be 25 minutes, or roughly 25 minutes of information. That's already the longest partner showcase we've had, and I think there's a lot of stuff that people, for some reason, don't seem to be expecting that you should be expecting, based on what we have seen in other partner showcases, so let's break it down. Alright, so the way I see it, there are two major games that are going to be here. Mario plus Rabbids. So this is a Ubisoft published game, Ubisoft developed, Ubisoft funded, guaranteed to be here. There's no way that isn't here. Now, currently rumors suggest that Ubisoft is going to have their own Mario plus Rabbids 2 gameplay livestream thing on the 29th. That's not confirmed as of when I'm recording this. Maybe that'll change sometime today. Maybe that'll change tomorrow. Either way, I think we absolutely see Mario plus Rabbids 2 here with a trailer, with a release date. If it's this year, for sure. If it's next year, just 2023. But Mario plus Rabbids is a huge game for Nintendo Switch owners this holiday season, and if we don't see that, I would be frankly shocked. You know, why, that's like, really, that's the reason they're doing this Direct, I feel like, is to show that game. Now, the second major game I think we are almost guaranteed to see, especially if it is coming out this year. If it gets delayed to 2023, that makes it a little bit of a different situation. But if it is this year, there is no way we don't see Bayonetta 3. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, Bo, Nintendo's publishing that game. Yes, they are. They are not developing it. That is what Nintendo qualifies as a third-party partner showcase title. In October of 2020, they showed Age of Calamity, Hyrule Warriors. Of course, Nintendo published, Koei Tecmo developed, as well as in Japan, they showed Buddy Mission Bond there, and I think that's where they showed off Part-Time UFO. First-party stuff. Across the board, you consider those first-party games. In July of 2020, they showed Cadence of Hyrule DLC. Nintendo shows first-party stuff in these, but only if they don't develop it. When you think of Nintendo's partners, I can't think of a better partner than fucking Platinum Games. That is one of their partners. I might be completely off base with this. I'd be shocked, though, if I was wrong, you know? And I think that's probably why they're doing a partner showcase. They don't have much other Nintendo-funded, developed internally type games coming out in 2022, and that's fine. We already have Xenoblade 3 and Splatoon 3 and Advance Wars, which we'll get to, and having Mario plus Rabbids and Bayonetta 3 fill that out, I mean, that'd be a pretty great second half of the year lineup, in my opinion. So that's why I think they're doing this, because they know they can just show those two there, and now they don't have to show Breath of the Wild 2. They don't have to take time to make a trailer for that. They don't have to show a new Mario game, a new Fire Emblem game. New mainline Fire Emblem game, we'll get to that. So I think that's why they're doing this. In my eyes, this Direct is being presented almost entirely to show Mario plus Rabbids and Bayonetta 3. But with that said, it's 25 minutes. That's the longest partner showcase we've had. I do think we're going to get some other massive stuff here. Now, I do want to divert from Nintendo published games for a little bit, because I do think there will be more in this. But there is the elephant in the room, Persona. If that is not here, then it's not happening. So to those of us holding out hope for Persona on Switch, I know I personally don't really care because I will play them on PS5, but it would still be nice to see for the Nintendo Switch owners. Persona, if it's not here, it's not happening, man. So I do think that there is a good chance Persona 3, 4, and then probably also 5, of course, all the best versions of those would get announced here, and they would come out the same time as the Xbox and PS5 versions, which were announced at the Xbox Game Showcase. So Persona is, if it's happening, a lock at this event, in my opinion. There's also Tactics Ogre Reborn, which was leaked through PSN. That's, of course, a remake of Tactics Ogre from Square Enix. That seems prime for this. That's the perfect game to announce here. Currently, there's a rumor circulating that a prominent 2018 game is going to be ported to the Switch this year, and that would be announced in this Direct. That's what one of the insiders was saying. Now, I was looking through the 2018 games, and I was like, there's not really that much that fit. A lot of people are saying Red Dead Redemption 2. That could be, if there was rumors of it. There was also rumors of Black Ops 4, which would be stupid, but I don't really buy that. What I think would be more likely, and I'm not saying Red Dead 2 isn't super unlikely. I do think that seems like one of those weird, impossible ports like Witcher 3 that just would happen. It kind of does make more sense than GTA 5 when you consider it that way. Rockstar won't have to support it. You know, they can just release a single player, and people don't really care about RDR2 online. So I could see that. But I was looking at the release dates, and so the rumor was that it was a 2018 game, and the person said, he's like, oh, I'm excited to replay this game, this 4-year-old game. I'm gonna bend that a little bit. Maybe I'm just wishful thinking. I'm not even a fan of this game, really, because I just haven't played it. But Nier Automata came to Xbox in 2018. Nier Automata makes so much sense, man. Because you look through the list, there's not much else in 2018 that would even fit on the Switch. Far Cry 5? Nah. Then you have, like, Spider-Man and God of War, which obviously aren't happening. That Spider-Man would be hilarious to see your God of War, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, there wasn't really much third-party stuff in 2018 to really speculate on. I would say Nier Automata or Red Dead Redemption 2 are your best bets. There's also, like, Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. That would not shock me to see come to Switch, but I don't think that leaker was talking about that, because that is an anime weeb game, so I don't think that was that. Now, let's divert back to first-party published stuff again for a minute. I mentioned Age of Calamity and how that was shown in October 2020's partner showcase. I do think we're going to see Three Hopes here. Now, I'm currently playing through the game, like 25 hours in. I'm loving Three Hopes. It's my favorite Warriors game by far. I do wonder what's going to happen with the Season Pass. Light spoilers? Spoiler alert for characters in Three Hopes. Click off yet? Every character from Three Houses is in that game. Straight up every single character. I don't really know what they're going to do with the DLC. They're going to do something, though. Koei Tecmo loves their DLC. Every Warriors game that they've done with Nintendo has had a Season Pass. I would be shocked if this game does not get a Season Pass, and that's like the perfect thing to announce here. Koei Tecmo is their partner. I'm just going to briefly mention it. I don't think this is going to happen, but technically, by the definition of partners that Nintendo uses for these, when they show Cadence of Hyrule, when they show Age of Calamity, and Buddy Mission Bond, and Part-Time UFO, technically, a Koei Tecmo developed new Fire Emblem game would fall under this. We've never seen an announcement that big in a partner showcase, and I'm not expecting it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying get your hopes up. I'm just saying technically that would fit under what they consider it. So I just want to mention that. I don't think we're going to see a new Fire Emblem game here. I think we'll see that in September or October, whenever the next Direct is. But I just want to mention it because technically it would fit. And then let's talk about Advance Wars. Of course, this was supposed to come out in April, and it just didn't because of certain world circumstances. I do think we'll probably see this here. Nintendo kind of fumbled the bag a little bit. I get why they delayed it, but they've certainly hurt its sales and its potential at launch now. Originally, it was supposed to come out December 3rd of last year, then it got delayed to April, and now it's just indefinitely delayed. We know the game is done. It was preloaded. Certain people that preloaded it got to play the game back in April. I think this is the perfect time to show that. And you might be thinking, once again, The Last Advance Wars, that's a Nintendo game. Yes, but it's way forward developed. It's way forwards game. I'm sure Nintendo funded it. They're publishing it. But I do think Advance Wars would fit here. And otherwise, frankly, that's one I'm like, I mean, okay. I wouldn't be shocked if it's not here, but at that point, I'm just like, when are they going to show it? It fits under the criteria for a partner showcase, and I just don't know where else they're going to announce it. That could just be a Twitter announcement one day in like July or August, but I do think Advance Wars would make sense to show up here. And then there's just some stuff that we already know about that will almost certainly show up here. I think back in February, Valve announced the Portal Companion Cube Collection, or whatever it's called, for the Switch. That should absolutely show up here. Kingdom Come Deliverance was announced for Switch, or I think it was confirmed for Switch. That will probably be here. Stuff like that we already know about. Maybe even stuff like Hollow Knight Silksong. We just saw it at Xbox, but I wouldn't be shocked to see it here. Stuff like that, I would not be surprised to see show up. It is a partner showcase. Keep your expectations in check. In that regard, you know, you're going to see a lot of stuff you've already seen, but I do think people are being a little too negative here. Just based on everything I said, even if we get, I don't know, like even if we get half of it, you know, I think this will be probably easily the best partner showcase. Even just seeing Mario plus Rabbids and Bayonetta, that would already make it the best one for most people, I think. So yeah, don't be too down on this, guys. That's all I wanted to be here to say. I'm sure there's other stuff I missed that they could show here. But for the most part, it's those two things with the potential of Advance Wars, Fire Emblem Hopes DLC, and then, Persona and all the other things. So let me know what you guys think we're going to see in this partner showcase tomorrow. I could be completely wrong, and we will find out. I'm going to be reacting to this thing tomorrow. I'll post my reaction as soon as the event is over. It is pre-recorded, they said, but it is going to be, or it's not going to be a live stream. So it's going to be posted, and then people could theoretically skip to the end if they wanted. I'm not going to be doing that, obviously, but I will be posting my reaction as soon as I finish watching it with my friends. I'm excited, you know, even if there's not that big AAA, you know, we're not seeing Zelda, we're not seeing a Mario game, that's fine, because there is so much from Nintendo's partners coming out this year and early next, so I'm excited to see what they have for us. Hopefully there's some nice surprises, too, of stuff I didn't even mention. So yeah, we'll see. Let me know what you guys are expecting to see in this partner showcase tomorrow. Peace.